Today I'm joined by Barbara Bry, a candidate for San Diego City Council District 1. Barbara, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, Melissa.
Well, first of all, tell me, what is the biggest issue in your opinion facing the district?
You know, Melissa, I never expected to run for public office, and I'm running because I really love San Diego, and I want to make sure we keep our community safe, clean, and prosperous. The number one responsibility of local government is public safety, and as we've all seen from recent data, crime is increasing, and it's my priority to make sure that, first of all, we keep our community safe, and I would start by making sure we attract and retain the best police officers we can.
And which leads to my next question, why are you more qualified than the others running for this district?
Melissa, if I'm elected, I would be the first high-tech entrepreneur on the San Diego City Council. And District 1 includes La Jolla, University City, Carmel Valley, UCSD, and Del Mar Heights. We're the heart of our region's high-tech and biotech industries, and we're the economic engine of our city. We all benefit from these companies. First of all, they create great jobs that pay an average of over $100,000 a year. They pay taxes that allow us to have the quality of life that we love about San Diego. They spend money in our local economy, at our small businesses, and of course they make great scientific advances. It's my priority to make sure that this world continues so that we can have the quality of life that we love about San Diego. And the last thing I'll say is, as a high-tech entrepreneur, I've started companies that have defied conventional wisdom, created new technologies and new business models. And I've been told over and over again, we can't do it this way because we've always done it that way. And I've found a way by building and leading teams. Listen, it's always about a team. You can never do it alone to accomplish wonderful things. And I want to bring this entrepreneurial mindset to City Hall to make local government more efficient and more responsive to our community's needs and concerns.
And let's switch topics now to the Chargers Stadium proposal and an potential increase to the transient occupancy tax. Your thoughts on that?
I've been clear from the beginning that I am against any public funding for a football stadium for the San Diego Chargers.
And that's been your opinion since the very beginning?
It was my opinion when Mission Valley was an option. It's my opinion today, no matter where the Chargers would want to be, that no public money should be spent.
Now, turning on over to minimum wage, your thoughts on it being raised to $15 an hour and how that would affect our local economy?
First of all, the state has passed legislation that will raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour in 2022 and 2023 for small businesses. So this is over a long period of time. It's being phased in. I do support this legislation, and I'm very glad that it contains language that allows us to make changes based on the economy, based on how small businesses adapt, that it's not set in stone. But I do support the concept of increasing the minimum wage over a long period of time to $15 an hour.
And let's talk infrastructure now. Last year, Kevin Faulconer announced his plan to repair 1,000 miles of road over the next 5 years. In your opinion, is that enough? Anything that you would do differently?
I think it's a good start, and I do support Proposition H, Rebuild San Diego, which is on the June ballot. And it would earmark a percentage of the increase in revenue for our infrastructure. What concerns me at this point is whether the city has the proper procedures and processes in place to award contracts and manage contracts to make sure that the work gets done on time and on budget. My office has been in La Jolla Shores for over 10 years. I've watched Avenida de la Playa be torn up several times to have the same work done over and over again. I've watched the park in front of the office building we're in, again, be torn up several times to have the same work done over and over again. We need to do the work properly the first time. And also, when we tear up a street, if we need to do any work underneath that street at that time, I've talked to community members all over my district who their street gets repaved and then 6 months or a year later the street gets torn up for sewer repairs or other work, and that's not acceptable.
And then lastly, is there anything that you want the voters that I missed to know about you?
I'd like the voters to know that I've had a wonderfully diverse life, and I'm blessed to have ended up in San Diego, which is a community that is welcoming to newcomers if you have energy, passion, and are willing to work hard. And I believe the diversity of my life experiences makes me uniquely qualified to serve on the City Council. I've been a high-tech entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur in the nonprofit sector. I've been a community volunteer, a teacher, a mom, a wife, and 18 months ago I became a grandma for the first time. And I think the diversity of all of these life experiences makes me uniquely qualified to serve on the San Diego City Council.
And Barbara, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time.
Thank you,
I'm Melissa Messiha for this week's San Diego Newsmakers for 10 News.